Well, welcome back. It is 16 minutes after 8. Thank you so much for staying with Morning Live. It is the first day of school for the 2018 academic year, and there's so much excitement among the first-time learners and as well as returning learners. So let's now cross to KwaZulu-Natal, where our reporter Mlungisi Khumalo is standing by as the school reopened for 2018. A very good morning to you, Mlungisi. Thank you so much for staying with us. What's happening in KZN?
Well, a very good morning to you, Simpiwe. Like I said, we are in KZN, in Tuzuma, northern KwaZulu-Natal. The sun is scorching hot, but yes, thousands of learners across the province are going to go to school for the first time in the year 2018. And if you do recall that KwaZulu-Natal was probably the most improved province when it came to the matric results. Last year, the province got an increase of 4.6%, which was more or less a significant improvement. But between those improvements, there were some challenges that were facing the province. Namely, we do recall that last year, NATU, the National Teachers Union, complained that there were some schools within the province that had not gotten their textbooks from the year 2017 until the end of the year. We also recall that the union SABC have as well echoed also similar sentiments, saying that there were vacancies throughout the province which were not filled. Now, also talking about unions, I've got the National Teachers Union with me, the Deputy President, Mr. Alan Thompson, who will just briefly highlight as to what were some of the predicaments that they went through in terms of not getting school books or non-delivery of school books at the schools. Mr. Thompson, what were some of the challenges that are still facing the schools in the province, in particular, namely the non-deliverance of school books?
Well, good morning. But what is important to report today is that as the National Teachers Union, we are monitoring all the schools in the province. It's important to indicate that we have visited schools. We've got schools that have not received the textbooks. Some of the Section 21 schools with full functions that are supposed to get money from the department, they've not received the money. They've placed orders, they've placed their tender processes, they've followed the tender processes, but the department did not give them money. As a result, they have no stationery to give to learners today. They have no textbooks to give to learners today.
Mr. Thompson, we are going into the new year 2018. Is this perhaps a ticking time bomb that needs to be stopped instantly?
Well, we tried last year to talk to the department about this. We exposed to the department that principals of schools were receiving phone calls from different people ready to deliver textbooks. It's not as if textbooks are not there. They've been ordered, but the department has not paid. But the unfortunate thing is that if we do not deal with this situation, there is no learning and teaching without textbooks. It's a ticking time bomb, like we are correctly putting it.
Mr. Alan Thompson, as I mentioned earlier on, that KwaZulu-Natal had gotten a significant increase in terms of the matric pass rate. Now, going into the new year, will the unions, we do understand you're an education stakeholder, will the unions be rallying pupils to also improve on those results? Because we are still on the red. I mean, we just started from the bottom.
Well, we do not want to see this province playing a yo-yo, or any province in the Republic of South Africa. For the fact that teachers were able to improve their results, we want to retain and maintain what we have already achieved. So that is why then we want to do everything possible in our power. We will be talking to the department. If the department is failing to respond, we'll have no option but to go to court and get a court order just to force the department to release the monies and deliver stationery where they are due. Because at the end of the day, teachers are the ones that are being blamed for failure or lower performance of learners.
Thank you very much, Mr. Alan Thompson. There you heard it's Alan Thompson, the deputy leader of the National Teachers Unions. They have mentioned that they want to bring the Department of Education to book. They want them to account as to why some schools within the province have still not received their school books and their education packages. And over back to you in studio.
Issue has been an absolute headache for years. Mlungisi, thank you so much for chatting to us this morning. That is Mlungisi Khumalo, our reporter from KZN. And we